As you know, 2 20-minute halves. We play with a 35-second shot clock here in men's basketball. All right, we are getting set to toss it up. It'll be Bruckner against Jamie Miller. And the tip is won by Bruckner back to the Lancers. They'll move it into the front court. Denson dribbling up and down up against Hill. He goes to the free throw line, pull up 16-footer, comes up short off to the right, rebound to the Lancers. They take it to the right baseline and travel. That was 21 Jamel Swafford that dragged the step, trying to reverse his direction and come back along the baseline toward the hoop. So a turnover for Cal Baptist on their first possession, and the Matadors put it in the hands of Jason Hill to come to the front court. He gets it to Miller on the wing, back out high to Shoemake. Above the three-point arc, he dribbles to the left side. Now into the post. Back out high to the three-point to Hill. He dribbles to this right side of the free throw line. Can't shoot it, holds it up, moves it to Chitwood. Chitwood back out front to Hill. Hill goes to the dribble with 10 on the shot clock, now changing the play. He's guarded by Burrows. He goes to the dribble down the right side, toss up right-hander, no good short. Two Matadors fighting for the rebound inside. Shoemake got it, went up and got blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a 35-second shot clock violation against the Matadors. Or if the Matadors could have decided who would come up with the rebound, they had an easy bucket inside.
Yeah, Hill has problems guarding little quick guards, and that's what Denson is, and he just couldn't quite get by him quick enough as the shot clock ran down.
All right, so here come the Lancers into the front court. Each team turning it over on their first possession. Ball out high to Burrows. He's guarded by Hurd. They hand it off, ball drove to the free throw line, a pass inside, a layup with the left hand by Bruckner as he waited for a couple of defenders to jump past him. Matadors quickly to the front court, they get it to Hurd on the left side, he puts it up, no good, tip in by Shoemake, right in front of the rim.
Matadors need, crashing the glass, and Thomas made a great putback.
And Baptist breaking the pass with a toss down to Bruckner, turnaround right-hander, no good, he volleyed it out to half court, or to the free throw line. Denson with a putback, 14-footer, it's good. So Denson gives, it turns into a dunk the other way and a foul. Chitwood getting a long home run pass, racing to the rim and jamming it home. He's fouled, and the Matadors have tied it again at 4. They'll have a chance to take their first lead on a three-point play if Chitwood can knock down the free throw.
Well, there's been 2 offensive rebounds already by the Lancers, and I don't think Coach Braz will like that because there's going to be some wholesale substitutions as Austin Powers comes in along with Rob Haynes and Ray Colston, and out goes Miller, Shoemake, and Hill.
All right, the free throw rattles around, but the rebound taken by Powers for the Matadors. Back out front to Chitwood to the left side, a three-pointer on the way. That rims out by Hurd, and a rebound off to the Lancers. Denson moves it over here to the left side to Swafford. Now out front into the hands of Rusin. He drives, dishes into the corner, now into the paint. Oh, big man Bruckner with a jam on a beautiful pass from the right baseline. And it's now 6-4 Lancers as they regain the lead once more.
That's their Division I ball player. He can play underneath that basket. He's big and strong.
And he gets a pass in that place. It's hard to miss. Ball over to Powers, back out front now to Haynes. Haynes to the wing to Colston. There's a two-pointer on the way by Chitwood. About a 16-footer from the right side to tie the game once more at 6 apiece. Now Hurd ties his man up in front. A weak pass, but it got through to Denson. He put it on the floor and lost it out of bounds as he tried to come down the left side, squeezing between defenders. And Denson can't believe the call.
It's an excellent double team by the Matadors, Jonathan Hurd and Ray Colston, which caused that turnover, and that's what they have to do with this squad. They've got to force turnovers because they had quite a few against Pepperdine.
All right, so the Matadors regain possession. That's the second turnover against the Lancers. Game tied at 6, 17-15 to go here in the first period. There's a three-pointer on the way by Noblet, no good. I'm sorry, it is good, but they wave it off, an inside foul against Austin Powers, I believe. Yep, offensive foul.
Well, that'll wipe away a good play. They had a great play, set it up for the long-range shooter, Noblet, and boy, you can't lose points like that, 6-6.
All right, we're down to 17-10 as the ball is inbounded to Rusin. He comes to the front court, now tries to pass it down low and hit a leg. It was not kicked, and it comes to the Matadors. Another turnover for the Lancers. Here's Haynes down the right side, throws it cross court into the left corner. Noblet drives into the paint, tosses up over the tree, Bruckner, and scores a two-pointer to make it 8-6, and the Matadors have their first lead of the contest.
Love to see Noblet drive like that. That's excellent for the three-point shooter.
Here's Denson working against Colston. Two incredibly quick players. Denson pivots around, then lost the dribble at the baseline. It goes out of bounds, and another turnover on Denson and the Lancers. All right, there's timeout on the floor with 16:39 left to play in the first half. The Matadors with an 8-6 lead.
Well, you know, Bill, this is pretty fast-paced, just like I thought. A little sloppy by the Matadors, a little sloppy also by the Lancers. But this Lancers squad, they are hitting the glass, and if the Matadors don't block out, they're going to be looking at the wrong side of the rebound edge. We're trying to see what the actual rebound total is, but we've got a screen that's a little out of whack. So Bill is going to make sure that we can tell you folks how close that rebounding edge is for one team or the other. Ball is going to be inbounded to Ray Colston. He'll swing it over out top to Chitwood. Colston gets it inside all along this block. Was a nice block by Bruckner, and he blocked power shot. Denson with it. Denson pulls up, stops. Outside, they'll penetrate. Inside, this on the floor. A block and a foul by number 40, Austin Powers. Powers all over the place. The young sophomore now is playing pretty doggone good.
All right, so lots of substitutions. All right, for the Matadors, they're running with Haynes, Noblet, Colston, Chitwood, and Powers, and it's Denson, Swafford, Rusin, Burrows, and Bruckner for the Lancers. And Shoemake and Jamie Miller come back in. Chitwood and Powers come out. First free throw was good by Swafford. It's 8-7. We'll have to call folks over to take a look at our little monitor here. Second free throw is also good, and the game is tied once more. Our fourth tie, this time at 8. Here's a stop-and-go move by Haynes. Right baseline, his shot rejected by Bruckner, but a foul, and let's see, it might have been away from the ball. They call 32.
No, I think they did call it on 52. I think they did call it on Bruckner, and that's his second foul, so that is big. You're talking about their big man who's got a slam dunk and a nice little layup, and now he's got 2 fouls, and will probably have to take a seat.
All right, so Marin Modic is going to have to come in for Andrew Bruckner. First free throw is no good by Haynes.
Matadors 0 for 2 from the free throw line. You don't want to give up those freebies.
So we're still tied at 8. One more free throw coming to Haynes. Right-handed 15-footer, rattles around, pops out. Volleyball on the rebound over there to the sideline. Noblet tried to go for it, and it is last touch by Noblet.
So that's 3 missed free throws by the Matadors. Otherwise, they'd have a lead.
Noblet and Burrows were going for the ball over here on the right sideline. And full court pressure here by the Matadors. Ball brought in by the Lancers, and their player falls down and hurt a sprained ankle.
That's Junior Denson, their point guard, their star, the only guy who played against the Matadors a couple seasons ago, and they definitely cannot lose Junior, and he's limping badly, Bill.
That is tough to see. We're going to have a timeout on the floor here. Well, let's see if they're going to have a timeout. They have a 30-second injury timeout. So the substitute is in. They've brought Menivar into the game, replacing Denson. All right, Matadors get possession of the ball. That's the 5th turnover. And Noblet inbounds out front to Colston. Colston. He puts it into the paint, and a layup by Jamie Miller leaning in. Might have got away with a little bit of a charge there, but the defender might have been a little late to the position. And the Matadors have a 10-8 lead. Now a long pass intercepted by Noblet. A steal for the Matadors, another turnover for the Lancers. Shoemake gives it to Colston. Colston to Noblet, a 2-pointer from near the top of the arc, but inside the arc is good. Near the top of the key, but inside the arc. And it is now 12-8 Matadors, their largest lead. 15:30 to go here in the first half. Now Baptist, nobody stops the ball. He lays it up and in. That was number 30, Mark Rusin, who went virtually coast to coast out of the back court. And again, nobody stopping the ball for the Matadors.
That's exactly what he did, Bill, and believe me, in basketball, the first rule is always to stop ball. You're talking about a forward being able to take the rebound, go the full length of the court, go all the way, and the only time he got resistance when it was a token foul, and he has a chance to make a three-point play. So Coach Braswell is not going to be happy, and there's a timeout.
This could easily be a 16-8 ball game, something like that, but missed free throws and Olay defense early on here for the Matadors. For the Lancers, things looking a little bit grim on their side. Favor the Matadors. And Rusin at the line to shoot one free throw and try to complete a three-point play. Free throw's on the way. It bounces around and falls in. It's 12-11.
They're perfect from the free throw line, and the Matadors have not hit one.
Colston brings the ball to the front court. Pass to Noblet, went off his hands. And it's taken by Johnson, who's in there now for Cal Baptist. Matadors pressuring the ball over on the right sideline in front of the Matador bench. Drive to the base doesn't work. Marin tries to go up and draw a foul. Nothing called. I'm sorry, that was Rusin. The ball popped to Modic, and the Matadors steal it from him. Colson comes the other way, pitches to Noblet on the right wing. A three-pointer is good! And the Matadors have a 15-11 lead, matching their biggest lead in the first half here.
Thank you, Missoula, Montana. This Noblet kid can really knock down the three. They missed that last season, Bill.
Talking with Coach Braswell before the game, he indicated that Noblet was the real outside gunning specialist. There's a backdoor pass, and he gets beat defensively by number 33, Nick Johnson, who has an easy layup on the right hand. 15-13 now with 14 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Noblet on the left wing, puts it into the post to Shoemake, who swings it out high. Hurd has to go up to catch the pass, and he gets caught with an offensive foul as he tried to go down the right side of the key. They say he ran over Swafford. Now Hurd had, was it Hurd that had foul trouble the
That's
other
right,
night?
Hurd fouled out in 5 fouls in 15 minutes. So he already has an offensive foul, and he's got to play more under control. They have to keep him on the court.
And the Matadors definitely looking to Hurd for some scoring punch this year. He led the team in that first preseason exhibition game with 16 points in those 15 minutes, but as you said, fouled out. All right, ball inbounded by the Lancers. Rusin comes out of the backcourt and hands off.
Denson's back in the ball game.
Denson's back in there. And looking none the worse for wear. There's a backdoor pass to Rusin. He lays it up and in. And again, the cuts by the Lancers spring a man for an easy layup, and the game is tied at 15 apiece.
That time Miller overplayed and got backdoored, so the Matadors right now are overplaying.
Here's Hurd for a three-pointer on the way. It's good. Oh, they say his foot was on the line. The referee says that one is 2. And Hurd has a deuce to give the Matadors the lead once more, 17-15. 13:45 to go here in the first half. Here's Denson, beg your pardon. He kicks a pass to the left wing. Swafford shot on the way, no good. Rebound inside, taken by Jamie Miller with authority. Ahead to Hurd. He splits the defenders, comes down, ball is stripped. Turnover. It comes to Johnson. He'll come to the front court. Quickly to Rusin. He fakes a pass, hands into the corner. Now back out high to Denson. Stutter step, comes into the paint. Tried to dish to the baseline, but off the hands of Swafford and out of bounds. That is 8 turnovers already against the Lancers.
Swafford should have made that catch. That was an excellent pass by Denson. Swafford wasn't ready for it, and he missed the chance to tie this ball game up. Matadors lead by 2, but it seems like they should be trailing with all these turnovers and missed opportunities.
All right, Shoemake is back in there for the Matadors, and Terrell Jones now sees his first action. Shoemake from the left wing, back out front. Chitwood throws it over to the wing, and we're going to have an offensive foul underneath. Oh boy, Shoemake gets the foul.
The Matadors are trying to set screens underneath, and they're being a little too physical with the screens. Thomas Shoemake is actually asking the official, what did I do wrong? He's running, I'm setting the screen, and the official explained to him, we're moving, Thomas. If you stay still on that screen, we don't make that call.
Matadors have 5 team fouls already, 2 team fouls against the Lancers. So why is this game even? Well, the Lancers have been turning the ball over with regularity. They inbound in the backcourt. Here comes Denson. Working against Hill, who's back in there for the Matadors. Now Shoemake tries to double team out front. They get it to Swafford. Back around to Denson on the right side. Picked up his dribble, and now the pressure's on as Hill's right in his face. Ball over to the right wing. Matadors get on it. We're trying for a steal, and it's tied up. We got a jump ball here, and the possession arrow will give it over to Cal State Northridge.
getting a little chippy, Bill.
Yeah, they got a little heated up
A
there,
little
didn't
chippy. Thomas Shoemake had a little something to say to Rusin the last time they kind of had a little altercation, and this time Jason Hill wanted to say something to Denson.
All right, 17-15 Matadors. Northridge with the ball. Hill comes to the front court and swings it to the left wing to Shoemake. Back out front. Here's Chitwood holding it up. Over to the left wing again. A drive by Haynes. It's knocked off of him, and they're going to say last touch by the defense. So the ball will stay with the Matadors. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. 12:31 to go here in the first half.
Matadors just have to run their offense a little more crisp. They're a little sloppy right now. Definitely they're the better athletes, but this disciplined squad of the Lancers is making the Matadors work for everything.
Haynes will inbound to Hill, and Hill dribbled it back out front. He's guarded by Denson to the wingman, Haynes. He goes to the drive. Top of the key, lifts the dribble and throws over to the left wing. Head fake here by Hill. He gets into the corner, and then they try to strip him of the ball, but we're going to get a foul against Junior Denson. On the arm. Denson picks up his first personal, third team foul on the Lancers. And Austin Powers checks in for Thomas Shoemake.
Matadors are deep. They can substitute, so that's pretty doggone good. They're able to bring guys in. There's not much drop off.
Haynes inbounded on the left baseline, and the Matadors working around the perimeter to the front man, Hill. Now he moves it to the wing to Chitwood. Back out front to Powers. Now to the wing to Jones. He goes to the dribble, tried to put it in the paint to Powers. He got it there, but he was stripped. The ball comes to, who was that? Hill, who got it, puts up a shot, miss it, rebound off to the Lancers. Well, the Matadors getting a little cold inside there. And now we're going to have a sloppy foul by Chitwood. Yes. Coming out of the back court. Chitwood gets caught for blocking. And really, there's no scoring threat out there. As I always say, it's an easy game from the sidelines, but that's a situation where you got to back off. All right, we got timeout on the floor with 11:51 to play in the first half. The Matadors leading it 17-15.
Fans of the game, please put your hands together and give a warm hand of welcome to Michael Chara and Mai Narasaki.
7%, which is great, but they're giving up almost 67% to the Lancers because the Lancers are getting backdoor cuts, easy layups, and even though the fact that the Lancers have 9 turnovers, and now 10 as there's a steal.
Oh boy, and the Matadors have the numbers, a 4-on-1, an easy layup on the left side. It turns into a dunk for Calvin Chitwood and the Matadors. They lead it 19-15 now, and more full court pressure here by Northridge. Ball inbounded by Baptist to Swafford. He slows it up for a moment. Dribbling against Chitwood. Oh, Chitwood almost reached in there again. Another backdoor play, but the ball is dropped by Modic. Modic picks it up and throws from the baseline back out high, so Denson still has 14 on the shot clock. He's pressured by Colston out front. Now Denson on the left-handed dribble, dishes into the corner, back to the perimeter. Modic drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound volleyed around. It is on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? It is knocked off of Jones, and it finally rolls out of bounds as nobody could grab the handle on that one.
I love the action of this Lancer squad. They are going after offensive rebounds like nobody's business. The Matadors are reaching. They're boxing out and grabbing.
10 turnovers against the Lancers, 5 turnovers against the Matadors. Still 19-15 as we approach the halfway point of the first half. 10:58 left to play. Ball inbounded in the front court by Denson into the corner to Rusin. He can't shoot. Dishes out front to Swafford. He'll go to the dribble against Chitwood, and we get a whistle inside. We've got a hold against Jamie Miller. He had a hold of Rusin. Rusin tried to reverse his field and